Okay, we're taking a look at lesson 10 here and the solutions for it. The real big thing to remember with lesson 10 is FOIL, which stands for first, outside, inside, last. It allows us to multiply two binomials together, and that's what we're going to be doing today. So let's take a look at 1a. So this is x plus 3, x plus 2. So I'll show you how to do the first one, and then I'm going to move pretty quickly through these. So we go first according to FOIL, so we're going to multiply the two first things together. So that's going to give us x times x, which is x squared. Then we're going to go outside, so our two outside things, and that's x times 2, so that's positive 2x. And then we're going to go inside according to FOIL, so 3 times x is positive 3x. And then last, 3 times 2, which is positive 6. Now we just collect our like terms, x squared plus 5x plus 6. That's kind of how we do it. So now I'm going to move pretty quickly through it. So for C, we're going to do first x squared plus outside, which is x, plus inside, which is 8x plus 8. And if we condense everything, 9x plus 8. For E, we have first, outside, inside, last, condense everything up. We get that. Okay, just because we have coefficients in front of it does not make it any harder, so let's take a look at 2a. So we're going to do our first 2x times 3x. So first you multiply the number, so 2 times 3 is 6. Then you multiply the x's. X times x is x squared. And then we go outside, so multiply the numbers here. Plus 7 times 2, which is 14x. Plus 3 times 1, which is 3x. Plus last, which is 7. So we get 6x squared plus 17x plus 7. Okay, for C, 5x times x is 5x squared minus 10x plus 3x minus 6. So we get 5x squared minus 7x minus 6. Okay. For 3a, so this x plus 5 squared is really just like writing x plus 5 times x plus 5. So there's two ways to do this. You can either expand it just like we did there, and then just do what we've always been doing, that first, outside, inside, last, or there's a shortcut when you have something that looks like this. And the shortcut is you square the first, square the second, and then multiply these two things together, and then just multiply by 2. So I'm going to show you the original way that we've been doing it this whole time, and then the next one I'll show you the other one. So for this one, we're just going to go first, outside, inside, last. So x squared plus 5x plus 5x, and then last was 25, so we get x squared plus 10x plus 25. So for the next one, C, I'm going to do the shortcut. So we have x, so we square that, so we get x squared. And then we square this, plus 3 squared, so that's 9. And then we multiply those two terms together. So 3 times x is 3x, and then you just multiply it by 2. So 3 times x is 3x, times 2 is 6x. And you're done. Don't have to do anything else. Okay, so I'm going to do the shortcut again. So we get x squared plus 8 squared is 64, and then 8x times 2, 16x, and you're done. Okay, and that also works with some of our bigger ones, although it is a little bit trickier. So for those, maybe it's best to just write them out. You write them out, it's going to take you a little longer, but you're definitely going to get that right answer, and that's what we care about. So we have 4x squared using our FOIL, plus 2x plus 2x plus 1, so we get 4x squared plus 4x plus 1. Next one, we have 3x plus 2 times 3x plus 2, so using FOIL, that's C. We're going to have 9x squared plus 6x plus 6x plus 4, so we get 9x squared plus 12x plus 4. Awesome. Okay, question 5. So we have a 2-lane bridge. It's got a width, so this is our bridge. The width is x plus 3 and the length is 4x plus 5. So we sketched a rectangle with these dimensions, and now let's find the area of this. So we know area is length times width, so we're going to take our length, which is x plus 3, multiply it by our width, which is 4x plus 5, and now we're just using FOIL. So we're going to have 4x squared, and then outside is 5x, inside is 12x, and then plus 15, so we get 4x squared plus 17x plus 15, and we're good. Okay, and then we're going to skip all the way to number 9, and we're going to do area again. Remember, area is just length times width, so we get 5x plus 6 times our width, which is x plus 4, and we'll get 5x squared plus 20x plus 6x plus 24. 5x squared plus 26x plus 24 is our final answer. And now 10. So 10a, we're pretty good with 10a, but 10b might be a little tricky. So let's do 10a first. We're looking at area again. We're going to area equals length times width. So that's 4x plus 3 times the width, which is 5x minus 2. So we're going to take the first, which is 20x squared, outside, which is minus 8x plus 15x. 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. So we get 20x squared plus 7x minus 6. Awesome. That's the area. Now, for perimeter, remember, for a rectangle, perimeter is 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. We know that formula, right? So 2 times this, because there's 2 of them, and 2 times this, because there's 2 of those. So we're trying to figure out what's the perimeter of this thing. So we're going to get perimeter equals 2 times 4x plus 3 plus 2 times 5x minus 2, and we've done math like this, so we can do this. 2 times 4x is 8x plus 3 times 2, which is 6, plus 2 times 5x, which is 10x, minus 2 times 2, which is 4. Collect your like terms, you're going to get 18x plus 2 for your perimeter. And that is it. Nice and quick.